Hey guys, my name is Seth and I have been a youth pastor for almost 10 years. My wife grew up here in Angleton and we just moved back a few months ago and have been going to First Baptist during that time. So right now, over these next few weeks, while we're not having in-person Sunday school, Pastor Scott wanted me to share some things with you guys. And these are some things that I hope and that I trust will help continue and maybe even take that next step in your life of faith in Jesus. Now in Big Church, Pastor Sean is teaching through the Beatitudes. With a new year, it seems like almost instinctually we all have this push for something better, to be a new person, to do better, to try harder. Now for the Christian, how that looks is being transformed more into the person that God has called us to be. And so the Beatitudes give a picture of that person, and specifically it gives a picture of who Jesus was. And the Bible tells us that we are supposed to be more like him. Now with that in mind, I wanted to look at the other side of that. So Matthew 5, 3 through 12, that's the Beatitudes, and it gives the characteristics of a person that God blesses and that he approves of. It's the people that we should be and the things that we should do. Now Proverbs 6, 16 through 19 gives a list of 7 things that we should not be, things that we should not do. It gives a list of 7 things that God hates. These aren't things that God is disappointed by or that he just disapproves of. He doesn't just sit in the corner and be like, man, I wish that didn't happen. It says that he hates these things. In other places it says that these things are an abomination. But before we go on, we have to emphasize that it says that these are things that God hates. It doesn't say that if you do these things, then God hates you. I have 2 kids, and so Maverick is 4 and Molly is 2. And so when they're playing, if I tell them, hey, stop, hey, don't do that, one of you's going to get hurt. Hey, don't do that, you're going to break something. If they don't listen and somebody gets hurt or something gets broken, I hate that happened. I hate the results of their disobedience. But I don't hate them. And that is the same thing with God. He hates the sin that's in our life. He hates the bad choices that we make. He hates the consequences of those bad choices. But he loves his children. In Jeremiah 31, God says that he has loved us with an everlasting and never-ending love. A love that continues to pursue us even when we choose to reject that love. John 3:16 and Romans 5:8 tell us that God proves this love for us by Christ coming and dying on the cross, even when we were his enemies. He did this so we could be transformed from living as rebellious sinners back into a right relationship with him, where we are now called righteous saints. God loves you literally to death. And he also loves you enough to warn you to stay away from things that will separate you from him and from one another. So when God says that he hates something, we should understand that he hates it so much that he allowed himself to be killed to destroy those things and to set us free from them. If God hates it so much that he died for it, we should hate those things too. And we should work to remove those things from our lives. And so as we move forward, don't let your feelings about who you think or who you want God to be keep you from accepting what he says or understanding why he says it. Don't let hard language like hate keep you from hearing truth. Matthew 7:7, Jesus says, keep asking and it will be given to you. Keep searching and you will find it. Keep knocking and the door will be opened. Ask God to open your ears and open your heart and open your mind so that you can see Him more clearly and know Him more fully through this study. I'm excited about this time that we will have together, and I will see you soon.